for beauty.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yep, there it is.
There it is. Morning.
Good morning.
Love you.
Love you. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Happy Saturday. It is Saturday already.
Saturday.
Saturday.
It's Saturday. So, there's these three guys. They're on a boat and they've got 4 cigarettes. Nothing to light them with. You know what they do? They take 1 cigarette and throw it overboard. The boat becomes a cigarette lighter. Come on now.
That was good, honey. That was really good. They're getting better.
Okay, so I know I'm not the most attractive human on the planet.
Oh, come on, honey.
But when I go into the bathroom and take all my clothes off, I turn the shower on.
Do ya?
Come on!
Alrighty then. Have y'all had your coffee yet? You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it.
What did one Easter egg say to the other Easter egg? Have you heard any good yolks lately?
Yo.
Come on!
Oh, you got a whole list of those there? Oh, goodness gracious. Last Saturday, I don't know if you could tell by...
I went out on a date last night. Actually, I had a date last night.
You did?
Yeah, tonight I'm going to try an olive.
Hmm.
Come on!
I know you don't like green ones.
Oh my God. I'm done.
Why don't you try a prune, which is...
Oh my God, I'm done!
No, you're not. Every time I try to say something, you start with one of those. More? More?
I finally realized why Teslas are so expensive. Because they charge a lot.
Yes, they do. That one's especially for David and Eric and Scott.
Yeah!
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I don't know if you could tell last Saturday, I wasn't very myself. I had a bad headache.
She wasn't very Lori.
Wasn't very Lori. I had a bad headache. And I kind of just sat in the chair and half watched the ball game and just tried to rest my head. I felt a lot better the next day, but I don't know what it was. But it had just a bad headache. It happens now and then. You did some video stuff and we watched the game.
Yeah.
Kind of all we did. And then Sunday I got to work on some cards.
You were a little bit better.
A little bit better. Could do some cards. Could actually sit up and do it. And you worked on video stuff and another Cardinals game. And Monday was our blizzard.
Monday she felt perfect because it was snowing like crazy.
Hey, I love the snow and I love the cold weather, but mostly in the late autumn and winter time.
When we're not here.
Yeah, when we're not here. Or just before we leave here. I like to get a little bit of it.
Here it means we're in Reno.
Yeah, here
if you're just tuning in, haven't watched the previous videos, we spend winters down south and spring summers up north. And we're in the Reno area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it snowed on us a lot.
I went and got my hair cut, all of them. And and then we come out of...
I see you got the gray cut out, too.
Yeah. Wink, wink. Wash that gray right out of my hair. When we come out of the salon, it was just windy like crazy, huge snowflakes, wet, slushy snow.
Heavy, wet snow.
It was crazy. And we did do some video. You posted it on Facebook and probably Instagram.
It was on Instagram first, then it goes over to the Facebook Tom and Lori RV Life page. So you can go over there and check that video out.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. We were planning on going grocery shopping too, getting one trip done, you know, getting everything done with one trip because we're trying to conserve on fuel as much as possible. Well, that wasn't going to happen. I wasn't going to drag my groceries through the slush and they would be soaked by the time we got to the car. So we just came straight home. And
because we're not one of those people who drives around looking for a parking place right up front. I park way in the back.
We park at the back. Need to walk anyway, so it's fine.
Even with my bad knee, my knee that's killing me, I'd still rather walk than try to fight and park up front.
Yep. So, so we just went the next day.
Yeah.
We went and got groceries on Tuesday. It was nice. It was fine. But it was just kind of a little crazy with the snow. And it got sunny in the afternoon, so nothing lasted. But
the sun, and the way it's been all week, it's been very cool to cold, very incredibly windy, but the sun has been there, but these big, huge clouds. You know, as a kid, did you ever look up at clouds?
I still do.
And say they look like... I wonder if clouds look down on me and go, hey, look, that one is shaped like an idiot.
Okay, I like that one. Oh, jeepers.
You stick around long enough, you find one.
Yep.
But the big old white fluffy clouds all week.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Was it yesterday, day before? I went outside to go throw something out in the trash, and across the valley from us are the mountains, and it was really dark, and you could tell it was raining or snowing up there, but I don't think it ever made it to us. A lot of times that will happen. That's in the Reno area. The weather comes from the west, and it has to go over the Sierra, and a lot of time it breaks up there and then doesn't hit Reno. But then sometimes it does, and turns out to be like a blizzard. Might be a short one, but by the time that we got home, which we're only about 15 minutes away from where we were, it had pretty much stopped.
Yeah.
So if we would have just sat in the car and waited, which we should know by now.
But there was a good ½ inch to an inch of slushy snow that fell rapidly, very, very quickly.
Fast. Very fast. Well, up there on that hill where that Walmart is, it's always really windy.
Yeah.
And so that's okay. We went the next day, got it taken care of. And then I went to Wendy's office on Wednesday, but first I stopped and visited with my mom for a little bit on my way to my sister's office, and then I worked there all day. And then the past 2 days I've just worked here at home getting some stuff done. It is tax season, and so bookkeeping and accounting businesses are very busy right now. Mm-hmm. And then you've been weather watching.
Weather watching because we'll be here 2 weeks tomorrow, and we're going to have to go dump our tanks here in the next few days. And it's like every day, and I'm weather watching closely because even though we only have to drive 10 minutes to get to this dump station, it's still, we have to get on the highway, the freeway.
Yeah.
Even though it's only a couple miles on the freeway, it is in the mountains, going up and down in the valley.
And it's a wind-prone area, too.
That couple miles. And the winds are supposed to be over 40, 45 miles an hour today, gusting to 60. Same thing tomorrow. And then I'm kind of thinking maybe we go on... we can't go Monday. Tomorrow's supposed to be the nice day. It's Sunday.
Yeah, tomorrow's
Monday it's supposed to be really windy. Tuesday it's supposed to be pretty windy, and I'm looking at doing it that day.
Yeah, maybe if we go early in the morning. We'll have to do it in the middle of the night when the weather's okay.
Just crazy. Because Wednesday...
It's got the doctor appointment.
Got the doctor appointment for everything, but we're going to investigate this thing and see where we go with it.
Get the ball rolling further than just x-rays.
Yeah, see if we can figure something out with it.
Hopefully, yeah. So you've been working on video stuff and radio stuff, and
you know, just every day trying to put together some videos. On our What Up Wednesday last week, of course, you saw there was the trip from Yuma to Pahrump before, and then Pahrump to Reno was last week's road tour video. And then the one coming up this week is our secret, which is what happened to our water heater. So you'll find out. Yep. Wednesday, What Up Wednesday, Atwood water heater leaks again.
Yep.
And how we fixed it. How we
How we dealt with it.
How we dealt with it.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've been enjoying baseball being back.
Yep.
And watching the games. Baseball's a big part of our life. I mean, we love it.
We like to watch it.
Sadly, you know, we're not close to St. Louis to be able to get to go to games.
Yeah.
And thankfully, MLB, through them, you can watch every game.
Stream every single game.
Yeah.
You know, they have their blackouts like everybody else.
Yeah.
But,
we usually find a way around that, though.
Yeah, we do. I have figured out a way around the blackouts, because if the Cardinals come out west and they're playing San Francisco or Oakland, it's blacked out in this area, in Reno, because we are in the umbrella under both of those teams.
Which is stupid.
But I found a workaround, and we can still watch it.
Sometimes. We'll see.
You know?
But we love watching
Yeah.
the games, and so that's part of our spring, summer, and autumn a lot of times.
It is.
So I spend a few hours a day watching the ball game.
Yeah.
But I can work on cards at the same time, and
Yeah.
sometimes you're still even doing your music
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm still doing stuff. You know, I can
So-
do it while I'm watching the game. So, but it's just kind of cool to be able to do that.
Yep. So that's what we enjoy. We haven't really spent much time outside.
It's been too darn crazy.
Yeah.
Stupid
Just not-
Nevada weather.
Hey, watch it.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's like I got my grill out, and I've used it, twice maybe?
2 times I think we've used that grill since we've been here in
It's
2
just
weeks.
been too yucky outside to go outside and grill. So,
But it has, ever since December, no matter where we've been, it's been windy. And I don't mean just a breeze. What about you guys? Where have you been, you know, December, January, February, March? Has it been windy? You know, I know west and southwest, it's just been a crazy windy winter. And it's turned into a crazy windy spring.
yeah, not just March coming in like a lion.
Oh my goodness.
It hasn't gone out like a lamb at all.
And then this morning, it was pouring down rain here. At least our temperature finally last night was above freezing. I think it stayed about 37, 38 at the low point. And during the rain this morning, it rained a lot.
Yeah, it did.
It rained a lot. It rained hard.
My brother-in-law's
And,
taking advantage of the
soft,
semi-soft dirt. He's out there digging.
just
So
crazy.
he's taking out the rest of the hill by hand. He used a tractor, loader, front loader, whatever.
We'll have to show them. They just,
Yeah.
you know, just saying that doesn't make.
Yeah, taking out part of the hill.
Yeah, we'll have to show you what has happened and where we're sitting
Yeah.
right here in the dirt and the hill.
Yeah, we'll have to show you that. We did a fun thing yesterday, and anybody that's watched us for quite a while has heard the names Becky and Myron quite a bit. Our friends from Canada that helped us do the solar and so many other things. We had a Myron in the toolbox before we had a Dave in the toolbox.
Yeah, we really did.
And
But we met them in 2017.
Yep, that winter
The
in January.
16 to 17. It was, we were in Desert Hot Springs
Yep.
is where we met them.
Met them right after New Year's.
Yeah.
So we got to be really good friends with them, and they helped us a lot, and we just really enjoy their company and just love them to death. And they haven't been able to come down here since 2020.
Due to the virus stuff.
Yep, it just kind of changed everything for them. So
Yeah.
they are up in Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
And Becky and I were messaging each other the other day, and we decided we would have a happy hour together.
Yeah.
So a Canadian happy hour, which was at 3 o'clock, our time.
Our time. Which was really a couple hours late for them anyway.
Yeah, actually, they were only 1 hour ahead of us.
No,
thought
I
they were
mean
2.
even at 3 o'clock. If
Oh,
they were here, that's still a couple
Oh.
hours late for a happy hour.
Yeah, it's generally around 3 o'clock. But anyway, so we did a video chat with them, and we ended up chatting for like 2 hours.
It was a little over 2 hours.
We loved it. It was
just-
so awesome.
we had a
need
blast.
to do it more often.
Yeah.
Just catching up with everything. And it makes you think, it's like, why don't we do that more often with other people that
Yep.
we don't get to see? And, you know, I think we should do it more often with...
We've got the technology these days. You know, you can do it through Facebook, Facebook Messenger. You've got Google Duo. You've got FaceTime if you're on the Apple phones, the iPhones, and things like that. We both have Androids, but we can still do it even with people with iPhones. You know, you can do video calls these days.
Yeah.
You know, I go back to the old Dick Tracy cartoons. Dick Tracy calling Joe Jitsu. Come in, Joe. You know, we've got it. We have the technology now.
Yeah, so that was...
Who remembers the Dick Tracy cartoons, huh?
So that was a very fun couple of hours chatting with them, catching up.
It was a blast.
Yeah, we loved it.
It's good to see them.
Yeah.
That's what's
Not
so
just
cool
sending
about
a message back and forth.
this technology.
But getting to see and talk with them. And
yep.
So I just love that. So we're going to have to do that at least once a month. I'm going to tell Becky we need to do it at least once a month.
Set it up. Put it on the calendar, and if we have to move it a day forward or backwards, we can do that, but we need to stay in touch. And it's not just them, but for us, but for anybody.
Yeah, I mean,
this
all
is
of our
a great way to do it.
Stuff there.
And I know there's a lot of people that actually do follow through, and they do video calls and things like that with friends and family. But for those that don't, I mean, shoot, I'd like to have some bacon one time with Opa and Oma.
Ah, that would be so
We
funny.
could do a bacon happy hour. Wouldn't that be cool?
Robin Marie, we need to do that. What do you think? What do you think? Let us know.
We both fry up bacon and then we start our happy hour.
Bacon hour. That would be funny. We need to do that. We haven't got to visit with you. We didn't get to see you this past winter.
I know.
So, but anyhow, that's just, I mean, we haven't done a whole lot of exciting stuff. That was kind of like the highlight of our week.
It really was, you know.
It was.
Again, it's all part of our RV life. We live in an RV. We live in a fifth wheel. We full-time in it. We travel, but we are kind of, I don't want to call it permanent.
No, we're stationary
for a little while. We're stationary for a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, maybe 4 months, pushing it.
Yeah, and it just kind of depends on what's going on in the world and our lives too. So, you know, we keep intending and wanting to travel and go somewhere, but things just haven't worked out that way, and that's fine. We're still comfortable in our home, and
right here.
I'm never going to complain about being around my family. So, so I love that, and. It's kind of nice when we get to go to Idaho, when we go visit your radio stations, and we get to see our friends in Idaho, and that gets us out in the middle of summer or beginning of summer, whenever it is that we get to plan that trip. But other than that,
you know, it's just us living day to day.
Working, we work,
but we do have some interesting content coming up on our What Up Wednesdays. Now, we do have the Atwood water heater issue coming up this Wednesday, and we still have the Desert Museum video, which is taking me a long time to put together because there are so many still pictures that I'm trying to put it together with what the museum is that was in Tucson when we were there. I had planned on that coming out another 2 Wednesdays, but it's a lot of work, and it's time consuming, and just to sit back and put the pictures together with some music is going to take me a little longer than that, because I only do it like an hour at a time, and then I stop.
Yeah, you know, and you had so much content. You had video, I had video and
Selena
pictures.
had video.
Selena had video and pictures and stuff. So we're putting all of this, and he's trying to plug it all in. So,
but the content we've got coming up, we've come up with some ideas, and it's going to be kind of fun to definitely watch these videos coming up. And maybe we'll even throw a couple
Whiny Wednesdays?
Whiny Wednesdays in there to where we'll go live.
Yeah,
you know,
Whiny Wednesday live.
Maybe we'll bring them back this summer. And
who wants to see that? Let us know.
And we'll do a live every so often. Not every Wednesday, but every so often. Maybe we'll throw one at you, and it'll be kind of fun to do that.
Yeah.
Let us know.
It would be.
You want to see a Whiny Wednesday live? We'll do it.
Yes.
That about it?
Okay, I think that's about it.
Okay.
We hope that you all have a wonderful week.
If you're new to the channel, make sure you click subscribe and then ring the bell and get notified every time we put up a brand new video, which is every Saturday. And then our What Up Wednesdays come up sometimes on Wednesday. Most of the time on Wednesday.
Yeah, you haven't tricked people in a while.
we haven't,
putting it up on Thursdays.
We haven't swapped them around. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you.
See ya.
Life is short, make it sweet.
So you really didn't like my jokes?
Oh, they were good, honey. Bear Bear, say hi. Say hi.